Whittward Carver, Cinderella, the original gold digger. Ever wondered what Cinderella would be like if she was a modern gal with a smartphone and a side hustle? Buckle up, because this ain't your grandma's fairy tale. Meet Ella, our hapless heroine, living with her wicked stepmom and two stepsisters who are about as useful as a sieve in a rainstorm. They're not ugly, mind you. They've got Instagram filters for that. But their personalities? Bollocks. Absolute bollocks. Ella's got a job at the local coffee shop, because apparently fairy godmothers don't do cash handouts. She's up at the crack of dawn, grinding beans while her stepsisters are grinding on TikTok. Ella, they sneer, you're just jealous because we're influencers. Yeah, Ella mutters, because influencing is a real job, innit? One day, a bloke walks in. He's fit, dressed in head-to-toe designer garms, and he's got a smile that could melt the polar ice caps. All right, love, he says. I'll have a flat white, please. Ella's knees go weak, but she manages to pour the coffee without spilling it. Cheers, he says, and off he goes, leaving Ella with a tip and a racing heart. Turns out, this fella is Prince Charming. Yes, that's his actual name. His parents were either incredibly lazy or incredibly cruel. He's hosting a grand ball, and every eligible bachelorette in the kingdom is invited. Ella's stepsisters are over the moon. We're going to pull a prince, they screech, while Ella rolls her eyes so hard she can see her brain. But Ella's not one to mope. She's got a plan. She whips out her phone and opens her side hustle app. Cinder, the fairy tale equivalent of Uber for fairy godmothers. All right, love, says her fairy godmother, appearing in a puff of smoke and glitter. What's the damage? I need a dress, a carriage, and a way to get to the ball without looking like I've been working a 12-hour shift, Ella says. Her fairy godmother snaps her fingers, and bibbidi-bobbidi-boo, Ella's got a banging frock, a pumpkin carriage, and a pair of glass heels that are a health and safety nightmare. Ella arrives at the ball and it's a right laugh. There's a DJ playing banging tunes, a selfie booth, and even a bloody hashtag for the event. Hashtag Prince Charming Ball is trending, and Ella's having the time of her life. She spots the prince and they hit it off, they laugh, they dance, and they even share a cheeky Nando's. It's all going swimmingly until the clock strikes midnight. Bollocks, Ella mutters as her carriage turns back into a pumpkin. She legs it, leaving behind a single glass slipper. The prince, being the sharp lad he is, pockets the shoe and sets off on a quest to find his mystery girl. Meanwhile, Ella's back home, scrubbing the floors while her stepsisters nurse their hangovers. They're none the wiser until the prince rocks up, slipper in hand. All right, ladies, he says. Who fits the shoe? The stepsisters are gutted. They try to jam their feet into the slipper, but it's like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. Ella, with a smirk, slides her foot in perfectly. Blimey, the prince says. It's you. And that, my friends, is the modern tale of Cinderella. The moral of the story? Don't rely on a fairy godmother. Download the app instead. And always, always leave something behind at the party. Because if you're going to be a gold digger, you might as well be a clever one. Oh, and one more thing. If you ever find yourself at a prince's ball, remember, the glass slipper might be a health and safety nightmare, but it's a bloody brilliant way to snag a royal husband. Cheeky laugh.